And so even though we may find ourselves in situations that for most people would give rise to a lot of stress, worry, and anxiety, because of our inner protection of spiritual experience, we have inner peace. And with a peaceful, calm mind, we will find it easier to deal with whatever external challenges come our way. If we train in meditation, our mind will gradually become more and more peaceful, and we will experience a pure and purer form of happiness. Eventually, we will be able to stay happy all the time, even in the most difficult circumstances. So happy here, this means like a sense of well-being, a feeling of contentment, a mind that is completely at ease, even in difficult circumstances. At first, this doesn't seem almost possible, because without training, it just feels like difficult circumstances, life's adversities, come with bad feelings. It feels like a package deal. Like if something goes wrong, something big adversity in my life, a difficulty, it feels like that just comes with unpleasant feelings. Like they're together somehow. But in reality, there is a difference between what's happening out there and what's happening in here. Without mental training, of course, an uncontrolled mind immediately reacts to difficulty, adversity, by often becoming unpeaceful and negative. And then unpleasant feelings arise. And then we feel that the external difficulty has caused the unpleasant feelings in my mind. And then we feel helpless in the face of all the things going wrong, and overwhelmed by those bad feelings and feeling anxious and stressed. That's normal. Okay? Without training the mind, that kind of experience is normal. But with wisdom, for example, through studying Buddhist teachings, we can understand it's not the difficulty itself that's causing my anxiety and unpleasant feelings and unhappiness. It's my uncontrolled mind responding in an unpeaceful way to the difficulty. Does that make sense? It's coming from our mental response to the difficulty, not the difficulty itself. It's only our mental response to these difficulties. It's the mental response of an uncontrolled mind, which habitually becomes unpeaceful and negative in the face of difficulty. If we can recognize that, then we realize, I don't have to control all these things that I can't anyway. All I really need to control is one thing. Whether I feel good or bad depends upon controlling one thing, and that's my own mind. That's the whole purpose of spiritual practice. To learn to control and transform our mind from a negative, unpeaceful state to a peaceful, positive state, until finally we can keep that peaceful, positive mind not only in when things are going well, but also when things go wrong. And then we will know through our own experience how important it is to have the inner protection of spiritual experience. And it feels like a peaceful mind.